What?
Means introduction first left side paragraph and second means last side last paragraph is also here, na?
But I was reading.
Both
Good.
read.
Yes, Henry.
So do you understand both sentence? Henry gave
Mm,
Clary some flowers. Henry gave some flowers to Claire. First say Henry gave Claire
Henry
some
gave
flowers.
that some
And
flowers.
yes, and second sentence is Henry gave some
Some
flowers
flowers
to
to
Clary.
Clary.
And here give has a direct object.
Yes, flowers.
Phrase two. Two comes before Clary, the person receiving something. And B is two or four. You understand? Indirect object
Mhm.
phrase with two four means we have two option to two types of sentence we can create. You understand, Aryan?
What?
Here, good morning, Nirdos.
Good morning, sir.
How are you? After a long time,
Yeah,
everything is okay.
yes, everything is okay, sir.
Due to less members,
Hmm.
we are only discuss regarding grammar small parts as like direct and indirect objects. Do you know
Okay.
object?
Yeah, I know little bit.
So yes. So can you read this? It will be because we are trying to familiar with grammar also, Nirdos.
Yeah.
Can you read this introduction? Direct and indirect objects.
Okay. So introduction is like
Yes.
Harry gave Henry.
You are
Henry gave Claire some flowers. Here the verb give has two objects. Clear, clear. Clear is the indirect object. The person receiving something. So, some flowers is the direct object, the thing that someone gives. Here are some more example of the two structures. Indirect object, direct object. Emma gave Rachel. I'll send my coin.
no Nirdos.
Oh,
Here is
yeah, yeah,
total
Emma,
ACD.
yeah. Emma gave Rachel a CD. I'll send my cousin a postcard. We vote all the children and ice cream. So, and their object, Emma gave the CD to
No, first
Rachel.
Nirdos. Then once again start second side paragraph, then example. Then we will understand.
Actually, I am reading with mobile, so that's why my
Yes, yes,
screen is small.
yes. So you
So
can
I will do
introduction has two paragraph. You can move
uh,
this left and right also in mobile.
yeah. Harry gave some flowers to Claire. Here give has a direct object, some flowers and phrase with two. Two comes before chair, the person receiving something. Actually, the introduction part is actually saying
So
that
here you saw both sentence. First paragraph sentence is Henry gave Clare some flowers.
yeah,
Okay. And second paragraph, Henry gave some flowers to Clare.
yeah,
Means thing is same, but sentence is changed with help
sentence,
of to.
yeah,
That's called as like phrase with to for. Means, yes, continue please. This paragraph example also.
uh, here are some more example of the two structure. Uh,
Yeah.
Indirect object, direct object, and direct object phrase with two for. Emma gave Rachel a CD. I'll send my cousin a postcard. We bought all the children an ice cream. Emma gave the CD. CD. To Rachel, and I'll send a postcard. We bought ice cream. My cousin. So here I think here is the paragraph who tells that you can find object. Okay, am I right, sir?
I think here is some mistake also. Direct object. Suppose first example, Emma gave Rachel a CD.
Mm,
I will send my cousin a postcard. We bought all the children an ice cream.
mm.
Okay. And next sentence, Emma gave the CD to Rachel. I think.
Okay.
1 minute. My mobile. So here Emma gave the CD to Rachel, and I will send a postcard to my cousin. To because here phrase means phrase we include with to with help of to or for only.
Mm,
Second paragraph main aim is how to use to and for. Okay, this is the main difference between first sentence and second sentence. So
okay.
I will send a postcard to my cousin. We bought ice creams for all the children. Okay,
So to
means thing
Rachel.
is same, but sentence is changed.
Yeah.
First paragraph and second paragraph difference is with use of to and for. because in first paragraph example there is no any two or four. Okay, and second paragraph is mentioned two or four.
Okay.
We will discuss second part B. It will also clear something. Can you read, Nirdos?
Yeah. Uh, we give something to someone and we buy something for someone. We can use to with these verbs bring, feed, give, hand, lend, offer, owe, pass, pay, post, promise, read, sell, send, show, take, teach, tell, through, write. Vicky paid the money to the cashier, or Vicky paid the cashier to money. Vicky or Vicky paid the cashier the money. Let me read this news item to you, or let me read you this news item. We showed the photos to David, or we showed David the photos. We can use for with these verbs book, bring, build, buy, choose, can, fetch, find, get, leave, make, order, pick, reserve, save. the found they found a spare ticket for me, or they found me a spare ticket. I I have sent a seat for you, or I have saved you a seat. Melanie is making a cake for David, or Melanie is making David a cake. Give plus pronoun. Some sometimes there is a pronoun and a noun after a verb such as give. The pronoun usually comes before the noun. Henry is very fond of Claire. 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 He gave her some flowers. Henry bought some flowers. He gave them to Claire. Claire. We use her because Claire is mentioned earlier. Here comes before some flowers. We use them because the flowers are mentioned Claire
Earlier.
earlier. Earlier. Them comes before Claire. What is the sometimes there is pronoun and noun after a verb such as give. The pronoun usually comes before the noun. Okay.
So
Do
in
you
this
understand?
example, use of them is as like noun before noun means Clare. Clare is a noun here.
Yeah. Clare.
So
Clare.
so Henry is here. First example, Henry is very Yeah, fond of Clare, he gave her some flowers. Henry brought some flowers. He gave them to Clare. Means here is a structure change means how to use who for them. This type of means
Yeah. So what is the book name, sir?
this book name is Oxford Grammar Exercise.
Okay.
Here is one above 150 exercises regarding grammar. Means
Okay.
I like practice.
Yeah, yeah.
I like to practice as like in mathematics. So that this type of grammar book is for practice.
Hmm.
If you practice, it will be really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, no issue. Something is better than nothing.
How yeah, how was
So
the respond?
sorry.
Hello.
Yes,
How respond the people of this book?
for only Pooja ma'am joining every day. Naveen is joining every day. Surender sir is also join every day.
Okay.
And after all people is resting now.
Hmm. Doesn't matter, sir.
As
So
like you,
as like you, yeah. Uh,
yeah, your problem is different because due to night duty, it's impossible to join. Because
yeah.
I see only Rosni. Rosni is doing night work in USA time, and till 4 a.m. she is doing job, and then after she is joining every day. Means
Her
due to
her timing, her timing times is suitable.
7:30 to 4:30,
Yeah.
4 4 a.m. morning,
Mhm.
evening 7:30 to 4 a.m. So, so okay, doesn't matter, Nirdosh. We can
Mhm.
now discuss any topic. It will be also good.
Yeah.
Yes. So Naveen ji,
Naveen sir, I think Naveen sir is sleeping.
Naveen ji preparing
Hello.
tea. Aryan?
Hello.
Yes, Naveen
Yes.
ji present.
आज आर्यन स्पीक करेगा मेरे बिहाफ पे।
Oh ho. आज नवीन जी को
Nah.
टेंशन. So Aryan, which topic you will speak today?
What?
Do you ride cycle?
Yes.
And your small brother,
Yes.
your small brother also ride a cycle.
Who?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. So today our topic can be say something regarding cycle.
Ah, cycle. My cycle is red in color. My cycle is red in color. Oh, oh.
रेडिंग कलर क्या होता है? रेड कलर होता है बेटू।
Mm, red in color. Red in color. It it has one stand and it has two brakes. It has two brakes and I don't wash my cycle every day. Uh, I got it. I got it on I got it on my sixth birthday. It was on. Mm, I know. Done. I'm done.
Done.
Yes. Mm,
And how many days you taken for learn cycle? How to ride?
1 day.
Mm,
Uh,
only 1 day you taken for learn how to ride cycle.
yes.
It's only three wheels, two wheels or four wheels,
2 wheels.
two wheels. Because we see for kids cycle in back side of wheel two small wheels also available. So in
But
your
I have
cycle,
learned in two
sorry,
wheels. But I have learned in 2 wheels.
okay, only two wheels
Yes.
cycle. Okay,
And my brother too.
it was. Please say something because you enjoy only four wheeler and two wheeler. You forget cycle, the advantage of cycle.
No, sir, I didn't forget how to ride the cycle because I have
No,
lots
no.
of
Okay.
lots, yeah, lots of memory
But we
about,
can't forget during a student life,
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
cycle
cycle.
like our first crush. Okay, so yeah, my story is also same. Uh, I born and brought up in village, so there are in my time cycle was didn't allow for children. Okay, because that time in village very less people who used cycle. Okay, so only like uh, our father, uncle, and elders are using cycle. So when I grown up there at that time, I got a cycle, and very earlier age, I uh, I know how to drive the cycle, but I many time um, I fell down because at that time I was new, so uh, my body lots of part was get scratched during the driving. But yeah, cycle gives lots of uh, lots of things like physical exercise also. So if you want to healthy life, then you can at least ride cycle in a week. Try to you can try to drive every day, but if you have no time, so you should drive in a week at least, because after cycling you feel fresh, and um, you feel more strong because uh, cycle driving wants lots of strength. So yeah, cycle like you know uh, best exercise I can say also. And right now in India, lots of people who are very famous because of cycling, because um, they they does some cycling events also. So yeah, cycle is one of the best. Uh, I can say best things for human, because there is no side effect, any side effect that like you are driving the bike and car at a long age. So after sometimes later, you got some problem due to car driving, due to bike driving. Okay, but if you drive the cycle, you cannot uh, see any harmful and any I can like um,
Slight effect.
minus, yeah, yeah, I can say unbenefit, you can say, yeah, benefit का opposite क्या होता है वो आप समझिए, वो आपने
No any disadvantage.
yeah, disadvantage. Means your whole life you drive the cycle, you cannot uh, you know any disadvantage. So this is the first point. This is the positive things for cycle compared to other vehicle. Yeah, sir. That's it, sir.
Okay, Naveen ji, please say something. Naveen ji,
जी सर। अरे बाप रे।
yes, today our topic is cycle. So all we are familiar with cycle.
हम्म,
Whether now we utilize or no,
हम्म।
during the student life, all we are familiar with
Aryan say
cycle.
something.
Aryan done. Aryan said only red color and one day learn cycle one day in one day only.
No, I have speaked more. You haven't yet.
So Naveen ji, you are busy.
Sir, actually, my phone is not working properly, so maybe our
No,
phone
but
will be
sound is
dis.
well now. Now your sound is
Yeah,
okay.
you can
Please
talk
say
with
something.
Aryan. Aryan Bhagya.
No, no, Divya is now joining. 1 minute. Huh? Yes, Naveen ji, please say something.
So, Aryan
Naveen ji.
left, maybe.
Yes,
Mhm.
Aryan is left.
Actually, in morning time 2 GB नेट डेली, so दोनों बैठ के खत्म करेंगे, वीडियो देखेंगे।
After finish, they will enjoy with me only.
हम्म। Divya, long time
Sir, topic is sir cycling, sir. Naveen, sir.
Yes,
cycling.
yes, cycle.
If you have any little story about the cycling and when you see the first time, how was your experience with cycling? So you can say us.
Um, Today our topic is cycling or cycle, you can say also. During our school time in our villages, we have used cycle for reached any locations like your kith and cans, your schools and anywhere. All people are uh, uh, do the work with cycles, and during that time all our health is wealth also. Cycling is a good exercise, you can say also. So in uh, in presently I am also using the cycle in our morning time And sometime I have evening time. Also ride after 6 o'clock in our locality. So I feel relaxed in our body when I have ride the cycle. I have I have remembered our previous time. But nowadays many of modifications in cycles. Um, some mm, advantage of cycle like uh, gear cycles. I have right now. I'm gear cycles. He has 7 to 8 gears. So according to your uh, choice, you can change the gear. Then you can ride it. So I have a cycle of red color, and I enjoy a lot. When I reached 2 to 3 kilometers, then I have ride this. That's all.
Okay. So Divya, today our topic is cycle. So please say something.
Okay, sir.
Please unmute Divya.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. First of all, do you know how to ride cycle?
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. सही है. Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes. So please say something regarding cycle.
Means है ना.
In which class do you read? In that time you purchase or government provided you cycle. And how many days you taken for ride means learn cycle, how to ride. Yes, please say something. Because we see that in Bihar state, government also provides cycle to our students. So in your state, you received or no? Hello.
Hello.
Yes. In your state, government provided or no cycle to the students?
No, no.
Okay. So please say something regarding cycle. Like cycle has two wheels, one handle, two pedal.
सर ये नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग में होगा ना ये.
नहीं नहीं, आज ही बोलना है, अभी अभी के टॉपिक है ना. आज का टॉपिक है. You know any idea right now?
No.
Actually, you joined this session. So yes, please say something regarding yourself. Means in introduction. Please give us your introduction, Divya.
My name
Hello.
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
My name is Divya Mishra. I am father's name Mr. Ramu Mishra. I am leave Gonda. I am reading class 11th.
Which class, Divya?
Sir 11th class में है.
11th class. And which subject is it's like science, art, commerce? After 10th, our subject is divided, na? So what's your subject? Science, art, or commerce?
Science.
Science subject. Oh, okay. Thank you, Divya, to provide us your introduction. And today our topic is cycles. So I want also say something regarding cycle.
Yes, sir.
And during our school time, when I read in class fourth or fifth class, in that time I really very excited to how to ride a cycle because we see that my younger brother, my papa's uncle riding cycle, but I have no permission to ride a cycle. And in that time, only big cycle in our family, and due to a small kids, no any person grant you permission to ride a cycle. But after I think fourth or fifth class, we need to go other village for raid. That time I also started to learn regarding ride cycle. So we know that in a big cycle we have option two types of ride a cycle. Those you have you I think you also enjoy two types of riding a cycle.
Yes. When I was small, that time I didn't use upper class. I use only lower lower as a sideways drive. Okay,
Yes, one side.
one side. Yeah, and
We have no need to sit.
yeah, because our I didn't have proper height
Yes.
as a requirement for cycle. So very earlier age I started.
First of all, I learn one side without sit on. We, we have no height more, so we are starting ride the cycle without use of seat. And Navinji, I think you are also enjoy two types of riding cycle. Navinji,
Yes, sir.
yes. So first of all, I learn cycle in one side, right? And yes, some small accident also present in the starting time because in cycle it's a really those people have no idea. It's really very difficult to balance because balance is needed because cycle has only two wheels and balance is needed. Without balance, we can't ride a cycle. And after learn, I enjoy a lot. Till now, in our village till now also I have a cycle. So after came in village, now also enjoy with cycle. And it's a lot of advantage. It means so first of all, we have no need to driving license. We have no need to any petrol, diesel. I like means zero pollution. And lastly, it's very good for our health also.
I think, sir, if you use cycle, you have no any disadvantage. You didn't got any disadvantage. You got only advantage. I
Yes.
think because cycle didn't produce any carbon dioxide, and
It's like walking.
yeah,
Fast walking. It still recall our. It's a compare between walking and cycle.
yeah.
Same thing. I think.
So everybody left.
Yes, Naveen Kumar also left. Don't know where are they.
So okay. So recording is stopped. No, it's on.
It's on because only 15 to 20 minutes only it's started.
Okay.
We need at least 10 minutes or more.
Yeah.
And
So don't record every day because if you have any special topic for a day, then you should record. Because I observe that most of the class we talk random talk. So random is not good for recording, and I am also not comfortable with random talk to record and upload it because if you provide for people, so it is your responsibility to provide some information, some learning materials. Okay.
this is our English environment only, I think. So if we talk about regarding English, it will be no any disadvantage, I think. Because all we are
Because
example for how to create English environment in those. Doesn't matter which topic, which type of mistake in our grammatical this type. And yes, I never started means starting time when we see that three or four people joined and we have a topic means we decided topic name. Then after I starting for record session. Otherwise, because and don't know who those who is listening, but I every time I listening our recorded session because we see that where is our mistake, where is need to means our mistake is yeah, during our recording if we listen our recorded class, recorded session, Nirdos. So I think it will be good. And yes, Nirdos, our topic is cycle. So we will discuss because ma'am will be don't know yesterday he called me 7 a.m. due to some neck problem, neck pain. He wake up late. So I think she will join also because Pooja ma'am is also very excited for join session. She is every day join, and I think Nirdos when we during our kids time the utilization of cycle is very big way in big way because in that time we see that in our village only one or two bike available but cycle is every family person have as utilize cycle but nowadays we see that in village areas also bike is available every family.
no time is different. So at that when I was child, at that time very I saw very few people are very few people was using, bike. Very few people had also bike. So, but right now everything is changed. So right now we saw lots of bikes and another, you know, way for transportation. So we have lots of option for using the transportation. And you see, in future, uh, 2050 at that times, everybody has car also. Okay, because uh,
Requirement is
requirement and other thing is
capacity.
capacity. Yeah. वो वो तो सुने हैं ना, परिवर्तन ही संसार का नियम.
Yes, yes. But nowadays, because we see that current scenario, a student enjoying with a scooty, a student never demand regarding purchase of cycle. I think a lot of students after 10th, I think after 10th class,
Yeah, I
they
think this
enjoy
is
a
the
scooty.
personal choice. Okay, person to person.
But
Some
in
person
college
like.
students, I see 90% students enjoying with a scooty. If we compare when we are like a student life, we enjoy with cycle. A lot of students, but nowadays it's a change. It's taken a cycle place as like a scooty.
Huh?
Do you agree? Because, but yes, after COVID, I think a lot of people demanding as like cycle or like exercise or a small work. A lot of people neglected cycle, but I think after COVID, cycle demand is also grow. What's your opinion, Irdos?
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. After COVID, Indian minority is also changed. So people are more health conscious. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to live healthy life and you have, I think you are a very lazy person and you want to do some exercise and you are lazy. So my personal opinion, you should start cycling. Not okay, because cycling is not boring as like compared to exercise.
You can't believe, Nirdos, in during my graduation time, I taken exam in my college. Every day I went with my cycle 35 kilometer per day for giving exam. It's, need to go 35 kilometer, then take an exam, and after exam, need to return to home. In 70 kilometer weekly. In that time, weekly my exam was weekly. So one day in a week. So I enjoy with my cycle. 70 kilometer per day for give exam.
Yeah, every student has own story about the cycle because the student life. If you are a student and you didn't have any memory about cycle, so I think you are miss something. Okay,
Yes.
it's very necessary because we cycling,
Because
you know.
in that time, I think in high school, I see a lot of people, a lot of students came as like walking.
Yeah,
Like so 100 people, if example, then 50% came with as like walking, and 50% those have 50% came with cycle only. And not only students, I think a lot of teacher also came with cycle. I think do you also see this type of teacher also came with cycle and students also came with cycle. But nowadays it's a change. But I think in Bihar state, I see that our government, Bihar state government, is also provide those students. I think is 7 or 8 class. So after 7 or 8 class, government provide cycle to every student. Student, I think. Do you have idea? Those?
yeah,
Hello.
yeah. When I was ninth, at that time, I also got cycle. Uh, okay,
From
I
the
also
government.
got us. Yeah, government provide cycle, so I was got in ninth standard, and I at that time I remember when I got cycle at that time I was feel very happy. I was very curious, very happy. And you know, that time I was in a student life, and a student life is very enthusiastic and energetic life. Okay.
Yes.
So every time you feel fresh and energetic. Okay. But right now you didn't happy like as like you know student life because of why? Because of I don't know. Everybody has different.
No, I think in present those are the students. They are also enjoy as you think in the student life. Now we are working people, so our mind is also changed.
Yeah,
But
at that time,
though,
what is happening? At that time, our goal is a small. Our think like a small. We don't think in future because that time I was stay with family. So our requirement, all requirement fulfill our family. Okay, but now we are grown up and we are doing job and working. So I think we have more responsibility. Okay, so that's why the reason right now people in this stage people don't think I want to fulfill my dream. People think we have to some responsibility, so we have to fulfill our family dream. Okay, this is the difference. So